Ghoshal, senior journalist, joining our panel tonight. Nirmala Sitharaman of the BJP, Deepa Das Munshi of the Congress Party, Vinod Sharma, thank you very much for coming in. Jayanta Ghoshal, to you first. Has Mamta Banerjee made a mistake now? Why is she sending out letters to Mulayam Singh Yadav asking for support for Kalam? Why is she pitching so hard? It should be a joint letter in case both are pitching together.
I agree with you. I was listening to your analysis. But mistake, whether she is saying it mistake or not, that I don't know. That is the word. I am not saying mistake. The future will determine what future will be. But I can say that Mamta is gradually realizing that the M square, that Mulayam Singh Yadav and Mamta, this package, there is some difference of opinion, because Mulayam Singh Yadav, the statement what today morning the representative of Samajwadi Party, Siddiqui Saab, told that without the consent of Mulayam Singh Yadav, he has not said it. Number two, that Pranab Mukherjee and Mulayam Singh Yadav's relationship is also very good. And if Pranab Mukherjee's name, what is informally Mulayam has come to know, that it is now Pranab Mukherjee. And Pranab Mukherjee, Mulayam is not ready to oppose Pranab Mukherjee.
But he knew that yesterday.
So now
he knew that yesterday. Pranab Mukherjee's name came up yesterday. So I don't know, Jayanta Ghoshal, what's surprising about that?
Yeah, understand. No. I understand. But whether Dr. Kalam is ready or not, because what Mulayam Singh Yadav thought, that the Prime Minister can be the presidential candidate. There was a move. You analyzed yesterday also, Arnav, very nicely. There was a fafa in Congress side also, because the problem is that why Mulayam and Mamta ji announced it in a press conference, and that was the problem. Major problem happened, and the whole scheme actually now it has become jeopardized for the announcement. And now Mulayam is saying that
it's
whether
so
Mr. Kalam is ready or not, that has to be seen.
But gee, didn't he know that yesterday? You see, I don't know, because this all seems to be set up to the point. I mean, either Mulayam Singh Yadav is doing a hatchet job, leading Mamta Banerjee up the garden path and dropping her, because all of this Mulayam Singh Yadav knew yesterday. He knew all of this yesterday. So let me go back to Deepa Das Munshi. Deepa Das Munshi of the Congress Party, Lok Sabha Member of Parliament. Do you think that time has come for Mamta Banerjee to officially call it quits with the UPA, or do you think your party should now still try and get Mamta Banerjee back somehow to rescue the alliance?
Now Mamta Banerjee should also come out in a very straight way, because she is trying to put the ball on Congress Party's court, saying that she has already announced what kind of consultation was there inside with Sonia Gandhi ji yesterday. Then she has already sent a letter to Mulayam Singh Yadav ji, and I have heard on my own ear that she said, after coming out from Mulayam ji's house, she said our candidate is Abdul Kalam. So now if it is their candidate, then there is no point of sending letter. Tomorrow is the UPA allies and Congress parties meeting together in the morning. So before that, sending such letter is obviously it's breaking the decorum.
Yeah, I just don't understand. I'm trying to analyze here. I don't know if Vinod Sharma is with me yet. He'll be joining this debate. I'm just trying to analyze what is the logic here. I mean, was it so much about ensuring that Pranab Mukherjee does not get elected that you don't ask Kalam?
I have no idea. That is what my question is
mystifying.
Also, like you, that why she is not going with the name of Pranab Mukherjee. What's wrong with the name Pranab Mukherjee? Because she knows him very well. She used to go to him often for a lot of packages and for other problems also, when she was railway minister, and after that also when she became the chief minister. And Pranab Mukherjee was the person who did the liaison work with Trinamool Congress from the Congress party.
What is the logic here? We are trying to decipher very hard We are trying to decipher very, very hard what is Mamata Banerjee's logic. And let me put it simply tonight, it is very difficult to decipher what Mamata Banerjee's logic was. She has not asked Kalam.
Not giving any logic.
She's not asked Mulayam. Mulayam is keeping her hanging. She's gone and declared Kalam. Kalam hasn't even said a word so far. I mean, the Congress party seems very happy with this strange and piquant situation that the Trinamool Congress is now in. Vinod Sharma, welcome to the debate. But what do you think will eventually happen now? It's settled, is it? Mamata Banerjee walking out of the UPA? All settled? Mr. Sharma, or is it possible to pull back this alliance even now? Will Mamata Banerjee perhaps a little more chastened Mamata Banerjee come back into the alliance and make up with Sonia Gandhi? Or is it too late for that?
No, it's never too late in politics, Arnab. And I think that this situation has got hugely messy, and it's the responsibility of all players to clear the situation. This is not a way to elect the president of this country. After all, the president belongs to all of us. He's the head of the state. And once the president gets elevated to the Rashtrapati, somebody gets elevated to the Rashtrapati Bhavan. I remember when Pratibha Patil's election happened, there was a huge controversy before in the run-up to the elections, but once she got installed there, she was accepted as president. So I think that the need of the hour today is to clear the air, reach out to each other without standing on prestige, and find out what is possible. Indeed, the ruling party, and with the numbers that it commands, which are way beyond the numbers commanded by the opposition of the time, would like to have the president of its choice. And traditionally, until 1969, the president used to be such a person who could work together with the prime minister, because the president was not seen in an adversarial role vis-a-vis the prime minister.
In all of this, very interestingly,
today, given the fragmented nature of the Indian polity,
in all of this,
the presidency has come to be perceived as partisan.
It's completely political. Somehow in all of this, the question remained, everyone was asking, what about Purna Sangma? Before I come to Nirmala Sitharaman, I spoke to Purna Sangma some time back, and there was this huge confusion that if Pranab Mukherjee becomes the candidate, Purna Sangma has so much respect for Pranab Mukherjee that he's going to step back. Well, he told me something different. This is my chat with Purna Sangma at about 6 o'clock this evening.
There are so many names are coming out now. They are, very well qualified in their own way. I don't have to comment on that. But what is important is I am on the race. That is important. Yeah, since I am the candidate myself, I don't like to comment on other candidates. Friendship is different, politics is different. I have friends everywhere. I don't have any, I don't like to have any enemy. And therefore, friendship is one thing and politics is another thing. So, Mr. Kalam is coming up, Mr. Ansari's name is there, and there is nothing wrong in that. So many names can come, so many political parties can propose any number of names, and but I don't like to comment on them because I am also one of the candidates, that's all. Well, I have appealed for support from all political parties. I am in touch with NCA. I am very much in touch with them. Well, they will call their National Executive Committee meeting. I think has already been held. Now, NDA meeting is scheduled for tomorrow, and I am given to understand that they will discuss this issue particularly. You all know that my candidature has been announced and sponsored by the two powerful leaders of the country, Honorable Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, Jayalalitha ji, and Naveen Patnaik ji, who is the Chief Minister of Odisha. So they are the two powerful people who have sponsored my name. Now I want to be backed by other political parties.
Ms. Nirmala Sitharaman, so is it going to be a Purna Sangma versus Pranab Mukherjee contest? Yesterday you ducked the question on Newsa, and you ducked it by saying that let the Congress party decide, right? The Congress party is decided. Would you take the question tonight or would you duck it? Who are you going to back?
Has it decided?
Yes.
In any case, the NDA is meeting tomorrow. All the NDA alliance partners will discuss it in the meeting, which is going to be held at 11 o'clock in the morning, and post which we will know what the NDA's position is on this matter. But the fact remains that, and the nation has been observing, that the UPA alliance has come to such a state that it is really sorry the way in which all the preparatory discussions have been held. Consensus is not evolving from their side.
Yeah.
More importantly, the way in which both the Prime Minister's position and the President's position has been, whoever is going to go there, has been so watered down. It leaves a lot of questions which have to be raised. Is this the way we want to handle this whole debate?
Who are you
The
going
UPA could
to
have
back?
managed
And
it, the
simple
Congress party
question,
could have
simple
managed it
question,
better.
Nirmala
And therefore,
Sitharaman, who are you
the
going to
ruling
back?
Alliance is what is worrying
No,
us.
are you going to back Sangma? Are you going to back Sangma? Sangma is for either Sangma or Kalam to be
NDA
relevant. One second. Or do you have a secret deal with Mamta Banerjee? Because we're trying to find a logic for Mamta Banerjee's, you know, what she's been doing over the last 24 hours. And the only logic can be that she's done some deal with you.
I'm glad you're trying to find. No, I'm glad that you're trying to find out the logic for what is happening within the UPA, and I think more answers will emerge from if you search within the UPA rather than look around. If NDA or any party belonging to the NDA has had any alliance with her, we are having our first meeting tomorrow formally among the NDA partners to discuss anything to do with the presidential election. And if any kind of rumors have been floating, they are all only rumors. As regards NDA alliance partners, tomorrow is the day when they are going to talk in detail, and only after that will we be able to come out and say as to where we stand in this and what is our side of the story.
Was this all planned out? My question to Jayanta Ghoshal is, Mr. Ghoshal, was this all planned out? Did Mamta Banerjee believe that the M+M alliance could have, you know, stood the ground vis-a-vis the entire rest of the UPA? Please explain to us how this walking out of Mamta out of the UPA has turned out to be.
I am telling you what is my perception, because what Mamta Banerjee is saying, that is on record. I am saying what my perception. Number one, that Mamta has a strong apprehension that Mulayam can change his commitment, what Mulayam said yesterday. So that apprehension is, still it is there. Number two, this so the M square, what we discussed yesterday, that M square package cannot be there tomorrow. Number two, Dr. Kalam, he is conservative man. Although Mamta Banerjee talked to him and Mamta Banerjee convinced him that you have to fight the election, and Kalam, according to Mamta, Kalam said Mamta that if Mulayam and Mamta both are there, I will fight the election. So if Mulayam is not there, then what Dr. Kalam will do? And the number game, only NDA also cannot serve the purpose. If there is no Mulayam, and if Naveen Patnaik, Jayalalitha, these vote banks are also needed to get victory. So Mamta Banerjee, now she is realizing that it is not that easy task, but she has taken a stand. You know, she is highly emotive person.
Typically she's bitten off more than she can chew. That's the only way that I look at it.
No,
one second. Nirmala Sitharaman wanted to come in. She's bitten off more than she can chew. How much could she have achieved with 4% of the vote? I mean, 4% of the vote is not an indispensable number. Nirmala Sitharaman wanted to come in, please. Yes, Ms. Sitharaman.
Just to draw in something which is going to explode tomorrow, Congress doesn't have to sit so complacently thinking that they have the arithmetic in their favor. Tomorrow in Andhra Pradesh, when the results of the 17 by-elections assembly and one parliament is going to come out, the Congress is in for a big shock. Even those numbers will have to be made up for. One. And second, not only are the 17 which is going to be lost tomorrow, but many sitting MLAs in Congress are now probably even trying to flee to the Jagan camp. So Congress has arithmetics to be reworked after tomorrow with a major loss in Andhra Pradesh. So let's not look at anybody as less or more, but the fact remains that they have gone completely wrong in the way in which they manage their partners, they did not manage their partners. As a result, I think after this, whatever be the outcome of this presidential election, I dread to imagine how the alliance partners are going to sit in the very same cabinet where the Prime Minister continues, who they wanted happily to be shifting to the President's post. So the divisions within UPA have a very serious implication, not just on the President's election, but post that, on the governance of the country till 2014. And I think the Congress party
Well,
has
how
not favored
important
the
is-
country or done, in fact, I would say, a disservice to the nation.